Jim Brown gets ready for work just like anyone else in Griffin, only he wears body armor under his uniform. Jim Brown works for the Georgia State Patrol, one of hundreds of troopers with one goal in mind as he prepares for the night. And that's saving lives.
My number one priority is DUIs. Everybody has their own choices of what they go out and look for, but I go out and look for drunks. It's just only a matter of time before I run across them.
But that's the last thing 21-year-old Matthew Hunt's thinking about as he heads to a party at a friend's house.
Not really that much to do in our town, so just get together with a few buddies at home for Thanksgiving, drink a few beers, hang out.
I'm gonna catch them, you know. They can do it and they say, well, I didn't get caught last night, it's all right for me to do it again tonight. That's not gonna happen because I'm gonna finally catch you.
And Matthew Hunt has no idea it's going to be him.
You ain't been drinking nothing tonight, hey?
No, sir, I should. I don't even drink.
You don't even drink.
While Trooper Brown starts the night checking anyone who drives suspiciously, Matthew's already made it to his friend's house, already started drinking.
6 beers in 2 hours, that's pacing it strong just a little bit.
If Matthew stays at the party, he'll never meet Trooper Jim Brown. The same goes for anyone who's been drinking. But not everyone's that responsible, and Trooper Brown knows it. And they're not going to get away with it forever.
It's not a matter of how little you drink or how much you drink. If you're drinking and driving, you're apt to hurt somebody or hurt yourself, and so I'm out to get you.
And if Trooper Brown doesn't get you, the road checks will.
What I want you to do is I want you to watch the tip of my finger right here, okay? Can you see the tip of my finger?
Yes.
This is called a zero-tolerance road check.
We'll use this Dodge, sir.
Troopers and law enforcement all over Georgia set up road checks like this anywhere and at any time.
Is there anything we need to know about in this car before we start work?
Drug dogs are used to sniff out anything illegal, any kind of drugs.
2 quarter bags and some prescription pills.
Spread your legs. Step back a little and spread your legs.
And some people never make it to the next party.
Bring your feet back.
At some point in time, you're going to cross our path. And when you do, then we're going to arrest you and you're going to face the penalty.
Take a series of small steps all the way around.
This 19-year-old in Thompson found out the hard way. He drove his brand new Mitsubishi straight into a midnight road check not far from his home. And he only had a couple beers. But that's a couple beers too many if you're under 21. And that means his mom has to come get the car. That means the 19-year-old spends the night in jail. Matthew Hunt doesn't know it, but that's exactly where he's going as he heads to the store for more party supplies.
Sloppy. Didn't need to go anywhere. So I opted to drive thinking I was the sober, responsible one, but obviously not.
It's just like the lottery. I mean, your number's gonna come up soon.
And Matthew Hunt is about to find out that number is his.
You know, the speed limit on that road is 35 miles an hour, and I was running 100 trying to catch you.
Matthew makes it back to his buddy's place, but the party ends with the flashing blue lights of Trooper Brown.
Step on by him.
And this is what he's thinking.
I'm going to jail. It's gonna mess up a lot of things in my life, my job, my relationship. I'm scared, basically.
Take a deep breath and blow real hard for me.
Figured it was my time because things have happened before and not got caught, but yeah. I knew I was going to jail then.
Hold on now.
Almost fell, almost.
When you get to your 9th step, you can't stand up, buddy.
I guess that was a dead giveaway.
Matthew is nervous, so nervous he laughs out loud, and Trooper Brown sees red.
It's kind of funny to you.
When he said, you know, you think this is funny, that's when it really kicked in. No, sir. I don't think this is funny at all.
I'd hate for you to kill my mama, you know that?
Yeah, could have. Very true statement. But luckily I didn't.
All right, come back here and have a seat for me.
So it's the first time I've ever been arrested for anything. I was definitely afraid of being in jail.
Probably doesn't think it could happen to him, you know. So that's the reason he's laughing and cutting up about it.
No, I didn't think it was funny at all. Like, I didn't believe it was happening.
But when he gets down here, these bars shut behind him, he'll understand the seriousness of it.
Look directly into the camera for me, please.
Not knowing what's gonna go, being locked up. You don't realize how real freedom is until they shut that door behind you. I stayed there sitting, looking on the other side of that door, wanting to be out there. Hey, I'm in jail.
And Matthew's mom won't get him out till morning.
She was ticked off. Put it to you that way.
And that means Matthew spends the whole night in the jail's general population.
That puts you in there with hard-up criminals.
When I take you to jail, I'm gonna walk out, but they're not coming out behind me. You're in jail now, and that's where you're gonna be.
Drop your blankets off to the side and keep your boxes.
They take everything from you in like 5 minutes. Like pride. I'm theirs now. You have to take your shower, you have to strip down. They give you the jumpsuit, and then they take you in a line. I belong to them until somebody comes and gets me out. Felt like a criminal. I thought I could die in there, to be honest with you. Because there had to be at least, what, 50 people in there? And they're like all gathering around the door. It's like they were throwing you out to the wolves, basically. And terrified. I just tried to stay away from everybody most of the time. Back up against the wall. Didn't get much sleep. Didn't want to go to sleep. It's just scary, man. I didn't know what could go on in there. I've never been in there before. I didn't know any of those people. This is not a cool place to be at all. It sucked, being perfectly honest with you. In jail for 10 hours, it seemed like you were in there for days. I couldn't wait to get out of there. I wanted to get out of there. Just dog tired, scared.
Secure 34. And come morning, Matthew will face his parents.
I was real happy to get out, but I was disappointed at the same time because I could see the look in their faces or in their eyes and tell they were disappointed. Like, broke down in tears, basically.
And now Matthew faces losing his license for 6 long months.
It's gonna suck bad. There's so many things that I have to do that I need my car for. And my job, man, it's been going so good. And like, if I lose my license, then it's just gonna kill it.
Of course, Trooper Brown says it could have been far worse.
Every time you stop someone from DUI, you're saving their life and maybe somebody else's life too. So it's very important to me. It's personal, really.
And no one knows that better than Matthew Hunt.
Don't do it. It's stupid. You could do it so many times and get away with it, and do it so many times and not have an accident or hurt anybody. But there's gonna be that one time that whether you could get somebody killed or you're gonna get caught by the police. And it's just not a wise thing to do. It's stupid.